first time me and Justin met was about 5.5 or 6 months ago in when I went up to the singles ward in Draper with my best friend Shara, and we wanted to go to the singles ward activity the next night, which was going to the buzz game, because we thought that'd be a good opportunity to hang out with some boys, and you know. And so after church we went up and we were talking to his little group of friends, and just random group of boys there, and
no, they wanted the cute.
And and so we were, Cher was sitting there talking to the guy, you know, asking him blah, 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 and I was kind of like, I feel dumb. And
no, she's acting stuck up.
And this kid tried to talk to me, and he goes, don't you go dancing at the Bay? And I didn't hear him, so I was like,
No, her stuck up was, oh yeah, I go to the Bay.
No, he didn't talk very loud, so I didn't hear him at first, so I was like, and all his friends start laughing, and so I said, what? And then he's like, don't you go dancing at the Bay? And I'm, oh yeah, I go country dancing there, and he's like, well, I think I saw you there a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, oh yeah. And we started talking or whatever, and we're like, well, you guys got to go to the game tomorrow so that we have some people to hang out with. And so after that day, he wanted me first. And then after, I went to Cher, and I'm like, Cher, I think Justin's cute. And so she wasn't supposed to tell him that. And the next day we went up to the buzz game, and Cher happened to leak out that I had a little crush on him. And I was like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? You know, because you don't tell a boy you like them right off, because then they get a big head, and, you know.
I did get a big head, I'll admit it.
And so we went to the buzz game, and we didn't sit by each other at first, because he sat on the row behind me, and I sat by his friend.
Another guy.
Well, no, I wanted to sit by him, but we were all talking, so I was turning around the whole time like, hi Justin, la la la, and he was, you know, acting all cool and saying that he was a BMX professional rider or something.
BMX.
What is it called?
Motocross.
Oh, motocross racer. And lying to me the whole time. I'm like, well, that's cool. I don't believe you though. And then he was getting kind of bored, and so he got up and started to leave to go over to these little those playland thingies that are like filled with air. What are they called?
Playlands.
Playlands, I don't know, but they had it there. It's like a little maze thing, and so we're like, hurry, let's go with them. So we went to the maze thingy, and we were going to race through it to see, and the winner had to, no, the loser had to buy the other person dessert, and so we were racing through it, and he cheated, of course.
No, I was winning legally.
And he cheated, and so when we were climbing up this little fake climbing wall, and I pulled his leg down, and then and then he pulled my leg down, but then he won, but he let me win because he wanted to buy me some because he thought I was good looking or something. And
I did think she was very cute.
And so that night we went to Chili's, and I spilled some chocolate on my shirt, so I was kind of embarrassed, but he took me to Cher's house, and I changed my shirt, and then we had to go home early that night because my friend had, her mom was making her go home, but I kind of liked Justin. And then the next night, I gave him my number that night, you know, because I put it in his phone. You know, I was taking initiative in the relationship. And
a lot of initiative in the relationship.
And so the next day, he called me up and invited me to go to the drive-in, but I had already made plans, but I wanted to go with him real bad, so I hurried and fixed that and called him back. I'm like, okay, I'm coming with you. And then that night we went to the drive-in with him and all his friends, and we just kind of hooked it up there, and then we spent every day together pretty much after that. And do you want to tell part of the story?
Go ahead, you're doing great.
Okay. And so then like 2 weeks later, I went to Mexico with my family for 9 days, and we didn't have a phone down there, so I didn't get to talk to him or anything. And when we came back, we were just boyfriend and girlfriend, and like dating exclusively. And then I guess Yes, we were just together pretty much every day, and 3 months probably. When did we get engaged? Like May, June, July, August, September. 5 months later, we got engaged, and now we're getting married.